There's a reason this prayer found you before you step into this new month. There's a reason you are hearing my voice right now, before you turn the page, before you step into those days you've been quietly dreading. I brought you here on purpose, because I will not let you enter another month carrying what you were never meant to carry. I have seen you, my child, seen you when no one else noticed, seen you when you smiled in public but felt tightness in your chest in private, seen you when the room got quiet and your mind got loud. I see you staring at the calendar, counting days like they are weights, wondering what will happen, wondering what might go wrong, wondering if you have enough strength to make it through. I see you replaying conversations, rewriting your words, second-guessing your decisions, thinking, if I had said it differently, maybe I wouldn't be carrying this tension. I see the bills you have tried not to look at, the numbers that feel like walls, the pressure that whispers at night. What if you can't keep up? I see the appointments on your schedule that make your stomach turn, the meeting, the phone call, the interview, the report, the follow-up. I see the family tension you've been navigating, the unspoken strain, the sharp edges in the air, the way you've been trying to keep peace while your own heart has been losing it. And yes, I see the health concern you haven't fully said out loud, the symptoms, the results, the waiting, the fear that tries to attach itself to your body. I see the heaviness that has no simple explanation, the spiritual weight you've been feeling, the kind that makes you tired even when you slept, the kind that makes you feel alone even when people are near. You have been carrying in secret, but you have never been unseen, not for one moment. Fear has been speaking to you in the dark, predicting the worst, rehearsing disaster, saying, this month will finish you. But my voice says, this month will not break you. Hear me clearly. You are not entering a threat, you are entering territory I already occupy. I have gone before you. I am already standing in the days you cannot see. I am already working in the rooms you haven't walked into yet. I am already touching what concerns you, already arranging what must align, already restraining what would try to harm you. So take a slow breath and let your shoulders drop. Unclench your hands. Let your jaw release. Let your heart settle, because this is how your month begins, with surrender, not striving, with peace, not panic, with my presence, not your pressure. You don't have to carry tomorrow into today. You don't have to solve the whole month in one night. Come close and listen. I am with you, I am for you, and I am speaking strength over you before the month even begins. Now, open the door in peace, my child, not with your hands full of fear, not with your chest tight from trying to manage what you were never designed to manage. You were never meant to carry what only I can cancel. You have been gripping it like survival depends on it, but hear me. Your survival is not in your control, it is in my covenant. I am your provider, I am your defender, I am your shepherd. And the month ahead does not require you to lift more. It requires you to lay more down. Bring me every anxious thought that has been circling your mind like a storm that won't move. Bring me every unpaid bill that has been speaking to you like a threat. Bring me every heavy memory you keep revisiting, every moment you wish you could undo, every wound you keep touching to see if it still hurts. Bring me every unresolved relationship, every tense conversation you've been avoiding, every name that tightens your stomach, every silence that has felt louder than words. Bring me every deadline, every demand, every expectation you've been trying to meet so no one sees you trembling. Bring me every pain in your body, every symptom that has tried to attach fear to your flesh, every ache that has made you wonder what the future holds. Bring me every doubt about the future, every what if, every worst-case scenario, every prediction that ends in loss. Bring it all, because I am not intimidated by what has intimidated you. And listen carefully. Surrender is not shame. Releasing control is not laziness. It is alignment. It is you stepping back into the order of heaven, where I lead and you follow, where I carry and you rest, where I speak and you agree. You have been trying to be your own keeper, your own protector, your own planner, your own rescuer, and it has worn you thin. But I did not ask you to be all of that. I asked you to trust me. I asked you to come to me when you are weary and heavy laden, and I promised you rest. So let this be the first victory of your month, not a miracle outside you, but the burden leaving your hands. Let your shoulders drop again. Let your breath slow. Unclench your heart from the future. You don't have to enter these days braced for impact. I am not demanding more weight on your back. I am demanding less. I am calling you out of striving and into surrender, out of panic and into peace. out of dread and into trust. As you release it, I replace it. I replace pressure with peace. I replace panic with clarity. I replace dread with expectation. I replace the noise in your mind with the steadiness of my voice. Hand it to me, every piece, every fragment, every unfinished thing, and watch how I carry what you could never carry, and how I cancel what you could never cancel, and how I lead you into this month, not in survival mode, but in my rest. Now listen, my child, because I do not leave you with feelings alone, I seal you with my word. When your emotions rise and fall, my word stands. When your mind argues, you are exposed. My word declares you are covered. This is not poetry to make you feel better. This is blessing as spiritual law, spoken over you, established over you, active around you. I am not guessing about your month. I am pronouncing what will govern it. So receive this slowly, not as a distant scripture, but as my hand on your life, as my breath over your calendar, as my covering over your home. The Lord bless you and keep you. Yes, bless you. I bless your time, so your days are not wasted in worry. I bless your steps so you are not running in circles. I bless your work so it produces. I bless your rest so it restores. I bless your conversations so they carry wisdom and favor. And keep your going out and your coming in. Keep you on the road, keep you in the room, keep you in the appointment, keep you in the hallway of transition. I keep you when you cannot keep yourself. Your mind has been saying, what if something happens? But my word says, I will keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. My face shines upon you, which means you are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified by what you did not do perfectly. My face shining is identity, my approval breaking through your shame, and my grace covers the places you still regret, the mistakes you keep replaying, the words you wish you could take back. Grace is not me excusing darkness. Grace is me lifting you out of condemnation and aligning you back to me. You are not entering this month under a cloud, you are entering under my shining. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Hear me, peace is not your reward for finishing the month. Peace is your portion while you walk through it. I give you peace in your nervous system. I give you peace in your sleep. I give you peace in your breathing and in your thinking. I give you peace in your home atmosphere, peace over every room, every doorway, every window, every night hour when fear used to visit. I assign peace to you like a guard at the gate, like a wall around your mind, like a steady hand on your heart. And do not misunderstand what it means to be kept. Being kept does not mean there will be no pressure. It means pressure will not prevail. It means the attack will not finish you. It means emotional collapse is not your story this month. I bless you, and I keep you so when the battle tries to rise, you will still stand. When the waves try to speak louder, my peace will speak louder still. Walk into these days covered, protected, provided for, and aligned, because my blessing is not abstract. It is active. It is on you, and it will carry you steady from the first day to the last. Stay with me until the end, my child, and do not rush past this moment, because every declaration will touch a different part of your month, your mind, your home, your conversations, your schedule, your finances, your health, your sleep, your decisions. You have listened to fear speak in layers. Now you will listen to my voice speak in layers. And as you stay, you will feel your breathing change, your shoulders drop, your spirit steady, because my peace is not a sentence. It is a covering that settles on you line by line. And I want you to understand this. Agreement is participation. When you declare what I have spoken, you stop entering this month as a victim, and you start entering as a child of God. So if you are stepping into this new month believing I will keep you, then subscribe. Yes, subscribe so we can pray through this month together, so you do not fight alone, so you are reminded again and again that I am present in every week, and I am faithful in every day. Like this as your signal of agreement, not as a small gesture, but as a mark in the spirit that you are choosing faith over fear. And share this with one person who has been dreading the month ahead, one person whose smile has been hiding anxiety, because I will use your share as an answer to their silent prayer. And now, put your declaration in the comments and let your mouth become a gate. This month will not break me. God is going before me. Yes, write it. speak it, seal it, because what you agree with, you give permission to lead you. Now, let me speak to what fear has been forecasting. Fear has been predicting the worst, my child, and it has been doing it with a voice that sounds urgent, logical, and familiar. Fear speaks in deadlines. Fear speaks in notifications. Fear speaks in the tone of, hurry up, or you'll lose it. Fear speaks in imaginary disasters. You keep replaying conversations that haven't happened yet, bills that haven't arrived yet, problems that aren't even real yet, but your body reacts as if they are already standing in the room. And you have been rehearsing those scenes in your mind until your peace started feeling like a fragile thing, until your sleep became light, until your joy felt delayed. But hear me clearly, that voice is not mine. I did not give you a spirit of fear. I did not plant panic in your chest. I did not author the dread that tightens your throat. Fear is loud, but it is not Lord. Fear is persistent, but it is not prophetic. Fear can forecast collapse all it wants, but it cannot override my covenant. It cannot cancel my covering, and it cannot rewrite what I have already decreed over you. So stop rehearsing what could go wrong. Stop feeding your imagination with defeat. Stop agreeing with worst-case scenarios as if they are wisdom. I am preparing what will go right. I am establishing what will stand. I am arranging what will align. And I am not asking you to pretend you don't feel pressure. I am commanding you to come out from under pressure's voice and come back under my voice. Because when you listen to fear, you brace. But when you listen to me, you build. When you listen to fear, you shrink. But when you listen to me, you steady. Even now, while you are listening, I am going ahead of you. Even now, I am moving obstacles you have not yet reached. Even now, I am arranging timing you cannot control. Even now, I am softening hearts you thought would never change. Even now, I am opening doors you could not force open, and I am closing doors that would have drained you. Even now, I am placing protection around what concerns you, around your coming and going, around your mind and your body, around your home and your decisions. You see 1 month ahead and your thoughts race. I see the end from the beginning, and I am not anxious. I am intentional. This month is not a hallway of surprises where you will be ambushed by what you didn't expect. This month is a path with my footsteps already on it. I am already standing in the days that have been intimidating you. I am already in the room you have been dreading. I am already in the meeting, already in the appointment, already in the conversation, already in the moment you keep imagining going wrong. And because I have gone before you, you do not have to enter with dread. You can enter with expectation. You can enter with clarity. You can enter with peace that doesn't depend on everything being easy, but depends on me being present. So lift your eyes, my child. Let fear stop narrating your calendar. Let my voice be the one that leads you. I will not overwhelm you with the whole month at once. I will guide you week by week, step by step, decision by decision, grace by grace. And as we move through it together, you will recognize this truth in your bones. Fear predicted you would fall apart, but I secured the ground beneath you. You will walk into what's next steady, because I have already gone ahead. So hear me now as you step into week 1, my child, because I am not letting you start this month in panic. You have started too many seasons with your heart racing, your thoughts sprinting, your body braced as if danger is guaranteed. But I am speaking stabilization over your first days. I am establishing rhythm where you expected chaos. I am putting structure where anxiety tried to scatter you. I am giving you steadiness that does not depend on everything going perfectly, but depends on me holding you firmly. I speak to your nervous system right now, and I command it to come under my peace. Let the shaking settle. Let the tightness in your chest loosen. Let the constant scanning for what might go wrong be replaced with the quiet assurance that I am here. Your mind has been loud, replaying, predicting, analyzing, and you have called it being responsible, but I call it being burdened. Today, that cycle ends. I give you a clear mind. I give you focus without frenzy. I give you emotional regulation so you are not up one moment and crushed the next, not strong in the morning and spiraling at night. I stabilize you. And I bless your body in these first days. I bless your sleep, deep sleep, restful sleep, sleep without fear, visiting your pillow. I bless your breathing, slow and steady, not shallow and rushed. I bless your appetite balanced, not driven by stress, not shut down by anxiety. I bless your energy, strength returning in waves, clarity returning in pieces, hope returning without you forcing it. I bless your decisions, simple choices made with wisdom, not made under pressure, not made from fear. You will not be rushed into mistakes this week. I will guide you step by step. And I speak peace over your home atmosphere, peace over every room, every hallway, every corner where heaviness used to sit, peace over every doorpost, every window, every wall, peace over every night, every late hour when fear tried to creep in and make your thoughts loud. I silence the voice of dread in your house. I replace it with the sound of my presence. Let your home become a refuge again. Let your bed become a place of rest again. Let your mornings begin without immediate panic. I am breathing order into your atmosphere. Now do what you can, my child, but do it without striving. Make the list, but do not worship the list. Set the schedule, but do not let the schedule become your master. Take the step in front of you, but do not carry 10 steps at once. I will partner with your obedience, and I will multiply your peace. I will show you what matters, what can wait, what you must release, and what you must complete. And as you move through these first days steady, you will feel it. You are not being dragged into the month, you are being led. Because week 1 is not just about getting things done, it is about getting you anchored. I am stabilizing you, so that when appointments come, you are not shaken. When conversations happen, you are not triggered into old patterns. When demands rise, you do not collapse inward. I am setting your foundation now, so you can walk into the rooms ahead with a steady spirit and a guarded peace. You will begin in calm, and you will continue in strength, because I stabilize you first so the rest of this month meets you aligned, not afraid. And now, my child, step into week 2 with your head lifted, because I go into every appointment before you, and I favor you. You have been bracing for rooms that make your stomach turn, for faces you think will judge you, for conversations you fear will expose you. But I am not sending you in alone. I am already there. I am already in the meeting before you arrive. I am already in the interview before you speak. I am already in the doctor's office before the report is read. I am already in the school issue before the call is returned. I am already in the legal matter before a word is written. I am already in the unexpected conversation you didn't plan for, and I am turning what used to feel like a trap into a place of favor. I cover every email, every phone call, every text thread, every signature, every waiting room, every hallway conversation, every decision maker, every instruction, every open door. I cover the moment you sit down, the moment you stand up, the moment you are asked the question you didn't prepare for. And I give you wisdom in real time, words that are measured, answers that are clear, timing that is precise. You will not shrink in the room I placed you in. You will not become small to make other people comfortable. You will not panic and over-explain. I put my confidence on your voice. I put my steadiness in your eyes. I put my favor on your name. Some of you have been dreading one specific appointment, one specific person, one specific outcome, and fear has been whispering. They will say no. They will misunderstand you. They will delay you again. But hear me. I can change a no into a yes. I can turn suspicion into trust. I can shift the atmosphere with one sentence, one document, one call. Even now, I am arranging who speaks up for you when you are not in the room. Even now, I am moving you to the front of what kept you waiting. Even now, I am causing what was stuck to move, because week 2 is alignment, appointments aligning, answers aligning, timing aligning, favor aligning. And I also give you discernment, because favor is not only people saying yes, favor is me blocking what would have harmed you. Not every open door is mine. Not every invitation is alignment. Not every opportunity is purpose. So I sharpen your spirit. I quiet the rush in you that says, take it before you lose it. I teach you to recognize counterfeit peace, excitement with no covering, access with no safety, gain with no grace. And I will show you what to say yes to. And I will strengthen you to say no without guilt, no without fear, no without explaining yourself into exhaustion. My peace will be your witness. My presence will be your confirmation. So go into this week with courage, my child. Walk into every room knowing I am already there. Sit in every waiting room knowing you are not waiting alone. Sign what I authorize, and do not sign what I have not sent. Speak when I tell you to speak. Be silent when I tell you to be still. I am putting favor on your schedule, favor on your conversations, favor on your outcomes, And what used to be a room of anxiety will become a place where you see my hand clearly, personally, and unmistakably. And now, my child, hear me as you step into week 3, because this is where I touch what has been tightening your chest when you open your phone, when you check the account. When you look at the numbers and feel your peace start to drain, I see the rent, I see the mortgage, I see the groceries that cost more than they used to. I see the gas, the insurance, the childcare, the medical bill, the tuition, the debt that feels like it has its hands around your future. I see the unexpected expense that keeps showing up right when you thought you could breathe. I see the responsibilities you carry for other people, the way you try to be strong, the way you try to stretch what you have, the way you have been silently doing math late at night and calling it being realistic, when really it has been fear trying to rule your emotions. But listen to me, bills will not be your master this month, notifications will not govern your nervous system, due dates will not sit on the throne of your mind. You are not entering these weeks under the lordship of lack, you are entering under my covering, and I am Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides. And I do not provide with hype, I provide with wisdom that saves you, timing that protects you, opportunities that open at the right moment, favor that reduces the cost, and unexpected assistance that reminds you you are not alone. I will show you what to cut without fear, what to keep without guilt, what to delay without panic, and what to pursue without striving. I will give you strategy, not stress. I will give you peace, not pressure. So I speak over every financial detail in your life, every bill, every due date, every payment, every bank notification, every account balance, every contract, every invoice, every subscription, every obligation, every need in your household. I cover your pantry, I cover your transportation, I cover your home, I cover your children, I cover the work of your hands, I cover the place where the money comes in and the place where it goes out. I command confusion to leave your finances. I command devourers to be restrained. I command delay to break, and I release provision, clean provision, steady provision, provision with peace on it. And I am breaking shame off you right now. You are not a failure because you need help. You are not less loved because you are still rebuilding. You are not disqualified because you have been carrying debt or recovering from a season that drained you. Shame says, hide it, handle it alone, prove yourself. But my voice says, bring it to me. You are learning to let me be God. You are learning that surrender is not weakness, it is wisdom. And as you stop punishing yourself with fear, you will start hearing me clearly, and you will start moving differently, choosing differently, stewarding differently, resting differently. Because week 3 is not just about money showing up, it is about freedom showing up. I am aligning provision to open doors. I am connecting you to conversations that lead to opportunities. I am placing you in the path of resources you did not plan for. I am causing what was barely enough to become more than you expected, not so you can boast, but so you can breathe. Watch me in the small. Watch me in the timing. Watch me in the unexpected. This month's storyline is shifting, and provision is one of the ways I prove to you that I have gone before you, and I will not let you be put to shame. And now, my child, as you step into week 4, I am not only supplying what you need, I am breaking through what has resisted you. Because there are places where you have done the right thing, prayed the right prayer, showed up again and again, and still you have felt delay, pushing back, resistance, standing up, cycles repeating like a locked gate in front of your obedience. You have wondered, why is this still stuck? Why does it keep turning into the same battle? Why do I keep arriving at the same wall? But hear me, the wall is not your Lord. The cycle is not your master. The resistance is not stronger than my hand. Scripture calls me the God of breakthrough, Baal Perazim. And that name is not a theory, it is a marker. It means I break through like a flood, sudden, forceful, undeniable, not a slow drip, not a small crack. A surge that changes the landscape. The kind of breakthrough that makes you look back and realize, this was immovable, and then in one moment, it moved. This is what I do when I rise on your behalf. I do not negotiate with what has been blocking you, I break it. So I speak over what felt stuck, the delayed answer, the stalled process, the closed door, the recurring pattern, the relationship that has been cold, the report you've been waiting on, the opportunity that has been almost for too long. Fear says, it will always be like this. But my voice says, today that cycle ends. Not at the end of the year, not after you finally prove yourself. Today, that cycle ends. The month will not finish with you repeating defeat. It will finish with you learning victory. You will not keep circling the same mountain. I am cutting a new path through it. And I pray sudden shift into your week 4, calls returned that have been silent, emails answered that have been ignored, timelines accelerated that have been crawling. I release restored relationships, hard hearts softened, pride coming down, honest conversation rising, reconciliation with boundaries and peace. I release healing reports, clarity where there was confusion, strength where there was fatigue, improvement where you had been bracing for decline. I release new ideas, solutions you did not see before, creativity that returns, strategy that lands in your spirit like light. I release divine connections, one conversation that opens 3 doors, one introduction that changes the pace, one alignment that makes the struggle make sense. Because I am not merely encouraging you, my child, I am breaking through. I am pushing back what has been pushing you. I am overturning what has been sitting on your hope. I am interrupting the pattern, and I am establishing a new rhythm, not repeated delay, but repeated testimony, not repeated loss, but repeated proof that I am with you. And listen carefully, because I love you enough to tell you the whole truth. When doors open, warfare often intensifies. When breakthrough comes, the enemy tries to strike your mind, to steal your peace, to make you afraid of what I am giving you. But I will not bring you into the open and leave you uncovered. I place protection around your breakthrough. I cover your open doors. I cover your new favor. I cover your progress. I cover your peace. I cover your mind from sabotage, your home from disturbance, your body from stress, your steps from error. No weapon formed against you will finish you. They may form, but they cannot finalize. They may rise, but they cannot reign. So step into week 4 with your hands open and your heart steady. Do not brace for disappointment. Do not shrink back when things start moving. Agree with me and watch me. The Lord of breakthrough is going ahead of you, and what was blocked will open, what was resisting will break, and what was delayed will move like a flood, like a surge, like my hand making a way where you could not. Now hear me, my child, because pressure may try to rise this month, but defeat will not be your portion. Intimidation is not destiny. Attacks may form, but they cannot finish you. They may assemble, but they cannot authorize themselves over what I have sealed. They may speak, but they cannot overrule my word. For I have spoken over you, and my voice is stronger than the noise of the enemy. I am not watching you from a distance. I am surrounding you with active, specific protection, protection that goes ahead, protection that stands beside, protection that follows behind, protection that covers what you see and what you do not see. And I cover every point of vulnerability right now. I cover every night hour when your mind used to become a battlefield. I cover every morning when anxiety tried to greet you before peace did. I cover every commute, every road, every intersection, every flight, every train, every step through a parking lot, every door you walk through alone. I cover every child connected to you where they sleep, where they learn, where they play, who they sit near, what they hear, what tries to influence them. I cover every relationship, marriage, friendship, family, every conversation where the enemy has tried to plant misunderstanding, offense, and cold distance. I cover every device, every screen, every message, every email, every call, every notification that tried to hijack your peace. I cover every decision, every signature, every yes, every no, every open door, every closed door, every hidden scheme you were never meant to detect on your own. And by the blood of Jesus, I mark you. I mark your home, every doorpost, every window, every wall, every room, every hallway, every bed, every table. I mark your mind, every thought, every memory, every trigger, every place fear has been rehearsing pain. I mark your body, every system, every nerve, every breath, every heartbeat, every place stress tried to settle. I mark your calendar, every date, every appointment, every deadline, every gathering. Every quiet day you thought would be unprotected because no one else sees it. And I cancel assignments of fear, assignments of confusion, assignments of relapse, assignments of strife, assignments of sabotage, assignments of sudden bad news meant to shake your faith. I nullify them. I silence them. I strip them of power. What was sent to disturb you will bow to my authority. And I break cycles in the name of Jesus. Recurring arguments will not keep looping in your home. Recurring depression will not keep claiming your mornings. Recurring setbacks will not keep interrupting your progress. Recurring temptation will not keep pulling you back into what I delivered you from. The cycle says, here we go again. But my voice says, not this month. I replace chaos with consistency. I replace turmoil with order. I replace spiraling with steadiness. I replace heaviness with a lightness you cannot explain, because it is not denial, it is deliverance. It is not avoidance, it is covering. And understand this, my child, my protection is not only defense from danger, it is emotional safety for your soul. It is me teaching you that you do not have to brace for impact to be wise. It is me restoring your identity so you stop living like a target and start walking like a child under covenant. You are not exposed, you are not abandoned, you are not one surprise away from collapse. You are kept, you are guarded, you are covered, and as you believe that, you will feel your shoulders release, your breath deepen, your mind quiet, because peace is not fragile when it is held by me. This month will not break you, because I have gone before you, and I am standing watch over what concerns you. And now that you know you are covered, I need you to let me heal the way you have been talking to yourself, because the attack has not only been against your circumstances, it has been against your identity. There is a lie that has been repeating in the quiet places. You're late. You missed it. You are falling behind. Look at everyone else. Look at what you should have done by now. Look at what you still don't have. And that lie has been pressing on you like a weight, turning your reflection into accusation, turning your progress into shame, turning your timeline into a courtroom where you are always guilty. But hear me, my child, you are not behind, you are being positioned. I am not measuring your life by other people's highlight reels, and I am not anxious about your process. What you called delay, I have used as preparation. What you called waiting, I have used as strengthening. What you called being overlooked, I have used as protection, because I will not place you in rooms that your roots cannot hold. I will not accelerate you into blessing that breaks your peace. I have been building foundation where you only saw silence. I have been aligning relationships where you only saw distance. I have been closing gaps in your character, sharpening discernment, healing wounds, and teaching you how to hear me without panic. And I am speaking to shame right now, because you have been punishing yourself for what you survived. You have been criticizing yourself for needing time. You have been replaying last month's failures as if they are your name. But I do not speak to you in condemnation. I speak to you in calling. I do not label you by the worst day you had. I do not define you by the debt you carry, the diagnosis you received, the mistake you regret, the relationship that ended, the door that didn't open when you wanted it to. I call you mine. I call you chosen. I call you guarded. I call you taught by my spirit. I call you steady. I call you beloved. And what I call you is stronger than what fear called you. So receive your identity reset. You are a child of God, not a victim of timing. You are protected, not exposed. You are provided for, not forgotten. You are led by peace, not driven by pressure. You are not entering this month as who you were when you were merely surviving. You are entering as who I say you are, and my word is rebuilding your posture. Lift your head, straighten your back. Let your soul stop apologizing for taking time to heal. Let your heart stop bracing as if you are always one step away from collapse. You are being positioned quietly, precisely, intentionally. And this is why it matters, my child. Identity produces decisions. When you believe the lie that you are behind, you say yes out of fear, you rush, you overcommit, you chase what is not mine, you explain yourself into exhaustion. But when you accept who you are in me, you choose with clarity, you move with wisdom, you rest without guilt. You say yes when I say yes, and you say no when I say no, because you are not trying to prove you are worthy, you are walking as one who already belongs to me. This month, I will guide you, and you will recognize my leading not by anxiety, but by peace. Now listen, my child, because I am not only restoring how you see yourself, I am directing how you move. This month will not be aligned by accident. It will be aligned by surrender. And I am speaking over your decisions, because what you choose will determine what you carry, and I never called you to be overloaded. You have been saying yes out of pressure, yes out of fear, yes out of guilt, yes to prove you are good, yes to keep the peace, yes to avoid the awkward conversation, and then you have wondered why your soul feels so tired. But I am changing your pattern. I am teaching you to choose with peace, not with panic. So I release discernment over you now, discernment for the right doors, the right timing, the right partnerships, the right invitations, the right conversations. Because distractions do not always look like trouble. Sometimes they look like opportunity. Sometimes they look like a quick door, a loud yes, a flattering offer, a relationship that moves fast, a plan that excites you but drains you. But I will not let you be pulled off course by something shiny that has no covering. I will not let you trade your assignment for applause. I will not let you call it favor if it steals your peace and fractures your focus. I will lead you. And I cover every decision in this month, every yes, every no, every commitment, every purchase, every agreement, every meeting, every message you send, every reaction you feel rising in your chest, every boundary you need to set, every moment you are tempted to explain yourself into exhaustion. I cover your tone. I cover your timing. I cover your words before they leave your mouth. I give you restraint when you want to rush. I give you wisdom when you want to vent. I give you patience when you want to force an answer. I give you courage when you need to hold the line. Hear me clearly. You will not betray your peace to keep someone else comfortable. You will not keep shrinking to avoid conflict. You will not keep smiling while your spirit is screaming. People-pleasing has been costing you clarity, and fear of conflict has been stealing your voice. But I am putting holy strength in you, the strength to say, not right now, without guilt. The strength to say, that doesn't work for me, without apology. The strength to walk away from what drains you, even if it once felt familiar. I am teaching you that love does not require self-abandonment, and kindness does not require confusion. And when you do not know what to do in a moment, I will make my peace loud. I will make the warning gentle but clear. I will make the right path feel steady, not frantic. I will interrupt impulsive choices. I will slow you down before you sign what would burden you. I will nudge you away from what looks good but is not mine. I will confirm what I have prepared with a calm certainty, not with pressure. And you will begin to recognize it. Alignment feels like breathing again. Because as I lead you in what to say yes to and what to say no to, I am also clearing your calendar for what you could not see. I am making room for hidden opportunities, for divine connections, for unexpected favor that requires space to land. You thought you needed to fill every gap to be secure, but I am telling you the truth. Sometimes the blessing is not in what you add, it is in what you release. Stay close to me, my child. Agree with my leading, and watch how this month becomes aligned, not overloaded, guided, not driven, because I will reveal what you couldn't see, and I will order your steps into it. Even now, my child, while you are learning to breathe again, while you are learning to say yes with wisdom and no without guilt, I am unfolding favor you could not plan. You thought the month was only about surviving what you fear, but I am telling you the truth. I am not only protecting you from what would harm you, I am preparing blessings you haven't imagined. You have been looking at what you can see, counting what you can measure, trying to forecast outcomes based on yesterday's patterns. But I am working in places you cannot reach, arranging what you could not arrange, speaking to hearts you cannot control, and aligning timing you could never force. Even now, I am connecting you to the right people at the right time. Even now, I am bringing information to you that answers what you've been stuck on. Even now, I am moving resources toward you quietly, steadily, without drama. Even now, I am adjusting the schedule, the sequence, the order of events, so you arrive at what is mine without striving. And I know you have been tired of trying to make it happen, tired of pushing doors that don't move, tired of feeling like your effort is the only thing keeping everything from falling apart. But I am lifting that burden. I am showing you what it looks like when I open a door and no one can shut it. And do not despise the way I will bless you. Sometimes the breakthrough will look like one conversation that changes your entire direction. Sometimes it will look like a cancellation that saves you an appointment that doesn't happen, a plan that falls through, a door that closes because I was protecting you from what you were about to call progress. Sometimes it will look like a simple idea that lands in your spirit like light, and suddenly you see a solution where you only saw stress. Sometimes it will look like a referral, a recommendation, an invitation, one name spoken in the right room when you aren't even there to defend yourself. And sometimes, my child, it will look like sudden peace, peace that doesn't match the circumstance, because that peace is direction, that peace is confirmation, that peace is me telling you, this is the way, walk in it. So I pray over your eyes and your spirit right now. I sharpen your sensitivity to the Holy Spirit. I quiet the noise of fear so you can recognize my whisper. I remove confusion from your discernment, and I teach you to notice the doors that open without pressure, the opportunities that come with grace, the connections that feel steady, not frantic. I will not require you to perform for what I promised. I will not ask you to exhaust yourself to prove you're worthy. When it is mine, it will carry my peace. And I declare restoration over you in measurable ways. What you lost in previous months is returning. Confidence is returning. Momentum is returning. Joy is returning. Not a fragile joy you have to protect by avoiding life, but a rooted joy that stands even when the day is full. I am restoring your expectancy so you stop waking up, braced for disappointment, and start waking up aware of, my goodness. I am restoring your courage so you try again without the shame of the last setback. I am restoring your strength so your body and your mind are not ruled by heaviness. You will look back and see evidence, not just emotion. You will see progress you can point to. You will see doors that moved. You will see needs that were met. You will see your heart steadier than it has been in a long time. And now, as these hidden opportunities begin to surface, I want you to hold this promise over your entire month like a covering. You crown the year with your goodness, and your paths drip with abundance. Yes, Psalm 65:11 is not poetry to you. It is a prophecy over your calendar. I am crowning this month with goodness. I am crowning your steps with favor. I am crowning your outcomes with grace. And what I crown cannot be cursed. My child, hold Psalm 65:11 inches your mouth and in your spirit, because this is how you stop entering days like a person bracing for impact and start entering them like a child who is covered. The word says, you crown the year with your goodness, and your paths drip with abundance. And I am telling you, that is not distant language. That is not a nice sentence for someone else's life. That is my decree over your month. I crown it. I do not simply allow it. I crown it. I place my goodness on it like a seal, like authority, like evidence. And what I crown cannot be cursed. You have been calling this season dry because your emotions have felt dry, because your numbers have felt tight, because your progress has felt slow. But dryness is not your inheritance. Scarcity is not your portion. Lack is not your identity. Fear has been predicting a month of struggle, but I have already gone ahead of you with goodness. I do not lead my children into barren paths and then ask them to pretend they are fine. I mark the path, and then I make it drip. I make it carry provision, help, strategy, favor, strength, and timely doors, so you can walk without panic and build without burning out. So now I speak Psalm 65:11 over you as a covering that touches the practical, not just the spiritual. I declare over every day of this month, you are crowned with goodness. I declare over every week, you are not starting in chaos and ending in exhaustion. You are moving in peace and finishing in strength. I declare over every plan, what is mine will be established. What is not, mine will be removed without pain, and you will not mourn what I protected you from. I declare over every step, your path is not cursed, it is crowned, and goodness will follow you, overtake you, and meet you before you arrive. I declare over your work, your output will not be swallowed by confusion, your efforts will not be wasted, your hands will produce, your mind will be clear, and your name will be spoken in the right rooms at the right time. I declare over your family, tension will not rule your home, communication will be softened, peace will sit at your table, and I will teach you how to respond without losing yourself. I declare over your health, measurable progress, steady strength, clean rest, calmer nervous system, and wisdom for what your body needs. I declare over your finances, stability, restraint, strategy, open doors, and provision with peace on it, so you do not just pay what is due, you breathe again. I declare over your spirit, consistency, hunger for my presence, discipline without condemnation, and a quiet mind that can hear me. And now, my child, we are not just learning this, we are praying it into every detail. Let your shoulders drop. let your breath slow down. Bring me your calendar, bring me your results, bring me your expectations, and watch me crown it with goodness as we go deeper. So now, my child, give me the whole month, not just the big days, not just the scary conversations, not just the deadlines you can already feel in your chest. Place it all in my hands, because nothing in it is too small for my care, and nothing in it is too big for my power. I am the God who watches over you in detail. I am the God who keeps you when you cannot keep yourself. And as you surrender it, I cover it. I cover every week of this month. I cover every day you feel strong and every day you feel fragile. I cover every morning, every afternoon, every night hour. I cover every appointment, every meeting, every interview, every classroom, every office, every room you will walk into. I cover every bill, every due date, every purchase, every transfer, every unexpected expense, every number that tried to intimidate you. I cover every conversation, every text, every email, every phone call, every hard talk you've been avoiding, every moment you need the right words. I cover every decision, every yes, every no, every signature, every plan, every adjustment, every open door, every closed door, every delay that used to feel like rejection. I cover every moment of weakness, every temptation to spiral, every trigger, every wave of discouragement, every tear you wipe away when no one sees. And I speak into it now. Anxiety breaks. Heaviness lifts. Clarity increases. Peace becomes the atmosphere over your mind and over your home. I place my peace on your nervous system like a healing river, steady, gentle, cleansing, strengthening. I quiet the racing thoughts. I silence the inner accusations. I shut down the soundtrack of fear that has been predicting the worst. I give you sleep that restores you. I give you breath that steadies you. I give you order where there was mental clutter, and I teach you how to move through your days without losing yourself. This month you will not be ruled by urgency. You will be led by my peace. And I cover your relationships. Where reconciliation is possible, I soften hearts. I heal misunderstandings. I rebuild trust with wisdom and time. Where boundaries are necessary, I give you holy courage, clean words, firm lines, no guilt. I protect you from manipulation, from strife, from confusion, from people who pull you into drama to steal your focus. I bless your home with gentleness. I bless your family with calmer communication. I bless you with the ability to respond without reacting, to speak truth without harshness, to love without self-abandonment. And I speak strength over your body. I speak healing over every system, every nerve, every breath, every heartbeat. I release recovery where you have been worn down. I release stamina for the work ahead. I give you wisdom for routines that restore you, wise choices, consistent steps, steady discipline without condemnation. I lift what stress has pressed down. I renew what fear has exhausted. I put oil where life has felt dry, and I make you steady again. Now, my child, stay with me, because we are going to seal this month with your own mouth. In a moment, you will repeat after me, and as you speak, agreement will become your gate, and peace will take its rightful place. Now repeat after me, my child, and do not whisper this like a wish, speak it like agreement, because your mouth is a gate. What you declare, you authorize in your atmosphere. And when you declare my truth, fear loses its place in your month. Take a deep breath, let your heart settle, and say it. This month will not break me. God goes before me. I am kept. I am favored. I am provided for. I am protected. I am aligned. I will not be ruled by panic. I will not be driven by pressure. I will be led by peace. My mind will not spiral. My sleep will be restored. My steps will be steady. My heart will be guarded. Say it again, and let it sink into your bones. This month will not break me. God goes before me. I am kept. I am favored. I am provided for. I am protected. I am aligned. Now speak warfare with faith, because I have not left you undefended. Say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against me in judgment is condemned. Every assignment of the enemy is canceled by the blood of Jesus. Every trap is exposed. Every scheme is dismantled. Every cycle of fear ends now. Peace guards my mind. Peace guards my home. Peace guards my decisions. I am covered going out and coming in. And now speak identity, because the enemy has been trying to name you by what you've been fighting. Say, I am not behind. I am positioned. I am not forgotten. I am called. I am chosen. I am strengthened. I belong to God. I will not shrink. I will not apologize for healing. I will not chase what God did not assign. I will not trade my peace for approval. I have wisdom. I have discernment. I have grace for my day. Now declare provision, because I am the one who supplies. Say, I will not fear the bill. I will not fear the number. I will not fear the lack. God is my source. God is my provider. Doors are opening. Help is arriving. Strategy is coming. Favor is speaking for me. I will have what I need, and I will have peace while it comes. And if you can, type your declaration now as a seal in the Spirit. I am kept, and I will finish this month in peace. Yes, write it, because agreement is not passive, it is participation. Now listen, my child. Beginning matters, but finishing matters too. And I bless your ending. I bless the last week, the last stretch, the final conversations, the final decisions, the final outcomes. You will not crawl to the finish line in survival mode. You will finish steady. You will finish clear. You will finish grateful. You will finish with testimony. And the peace I have placed on you will not lift halfway through. My peace will remain. My hand will remain. My covering will remain. And you will see that I was faithful from the first day to the last. Now receive this sealing, my child, because I am not only the God of your first day, I am the God of your last day. I do not start what I will not finish. I do not carry you halfway and then ask you to figure out the rest. And I am speaking over your ending with tenderness and authority. You will not crawl to the end of this month. You will not limp through it in survival mode. You will not finish with an empty heart and a depleted spirit. You will finish steadier than you started. You will finish clearer than you began. You will finish with peace on your face and strength in your bones, because my hand will remain on you from the first morning to the final night. And I release consistency over you now, not the kind that comes from striving, but the kind that comes from grace. I give you daily bread for daily demands. I give you resilience when the day is heavy. I give you wisdom when emotions rise. I give you courage to keep moving when you would normally shut down. And I decree this: one hard day will not become a hard week. One unexpected moment will not steal your whole month. You will not spiral after a setback. You will recover quickly. You will return to peace quickly. You will hear me quickly. You will come back to center quickly, because I am training your soul to bounce back, not break down, and I am teaching your mind to rest, not rehearse fear. And when pressure tries to speak, I will speak louder. When your thoughts try to race, I will slow your heart. When the enemy tries to shame you for not being perfect, I will remind you that you are mine. I am not asking you to perform. I am teaching you to abide. And as you abide, you will see it. What used to overwhelm you will become evidence of my faithfulness. What used to shake you will become a testimony you can tell without trembling. You will look back and say, I should have fallen apart there, but God held me. I should have lost my peace there, but God kept me. I should have been consumed there, but God covered me. And that testimony will not be theory, it will be your story. So I seal your month now. I seal your mind with peace. I seal your home with order. I seal your steps with favor. I seal your conversations with wisdom. I seal your finances with provision. I seal your body with strength. I seal your nights with rest. I seal your days with grace. And I place a blessing on your finish line. You will cross it with gratitude, not trauma, with clarity, not confusion, with worship, not weariness. So it is. It is established. It is sealed in Jesus' name. And now, my child, stay close. Do not let this be a moment that ends in silence. If you know someone who has been bracing for this month in fear, carry this covering to them. Speak it, share it, pray it over them, and come back again, because I am building you into a people who finish in peace, and you will not walk alone. Now, my child, do not let this word fall to the ground. Do not let this covering end the moment you close this screen. I am building consistency in you, not just comfort. So subscribe, yes, subscribe so we can pray together through every new month and every hard week, because you are not meant to fight alone, and you are not meant to keep starting over every time pressure rises. Let this become a rhythm of peace in your life, a place where you return and remember who you are and whose you are. And I want you to turn this prayer into ministry. Send it to 2 people you love, someone who has been carrying quiet fear about this month, someone who has been smiling on the outside and shaking on the inside. Do not assume they are fine. Cover them. Speak life over them. Share this as a seed of protection, because what I place on you is not only for you, it is meant to spread. Now comment your agreement. This month will not break me. God has crowned it with goodness. And if you have a specific need, leave it below, name it, and we will pray with you. We will stand with you, we will believe with you. And like this video, as your seal of faith, over your calendar, as your way of saying, I agree, I receive, I will walk in peace. And now I bless you as you go. Peace over your home, peace over your mind, peace over your sleep, deep, restoring, untroubled. Peace over your decisions, clear, steady, unforced. Peace over your steps ordered, protected, and favored. I keep you, I cover you, I go before you, and you will finish in peace. Amen.